Hello and welcome to Campus to Community, the Columbia Basin College news magazine to keep you informed of what's happening at CBC and how we might better serve you. On our show today, we're going to be talking about some state grant programs that you may qualify for. We'll be visiting with the director of one of those programs, Debra, Wagar, and a student who has gone through the program and currently still is, and that being Younis Shwan. But first, we're going to talk about an exciting new Bachelor of Science degree program at Columbia Basin College, and that's the Bachelor of Applied Science in Cybersecurity. Very important field these days, and with us to talk about that is instructor D.C. Grant. D.C., welcome to the show.
Thanks very much for having me.
Well, is cybersecurity a new field, or is it just more in the news these days?
Definitely not a new field, but it is a field that is very much in demand and growing.
So talk a little bit about the field and what the job market's like.
Well, the job market has been very good lately. As a matter of fact, I've heard some statistics stating there's zero unemployment in cybersecurity. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I do know that it's low. There's a very high demand.
So why is a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity so important?
Well, traditionally, cybersecurity professionals all had master's degrees or PhDs. That's because most universities teach computer science, and then after you get your computer science bachelor's degree, you would specialize in cybersecurity. Columbia Basin now, with this new offering, is making that track a little faster because the demand is so acute.
Well, it seems like a lot of people would be attracted to it, being what's going on in the world, and as far as cybersecurity is concerned, and breaches and so forth. Is it attracting a lot of people?
We have seen an influx into the field, but there's nowhere near enough people to satisfy the demand for employment.
So what kind of people would fall into the category that might be interested in a career in cybersecurity?
Well, people that are interested in cybersecurity are generally lifelong learners. They're people that love a challenge, but because the field is so diverse and so many specializations with cybersecurity, a lot of different people end up in this program or this field.
What kind of qualifications to get into it would you recommend?
Well, to get into the bachelor's program, you'll need an associate's degree. If you don't have an associate's degree, we do also offer an associate's in cybersecurity, as well as many other computer science associate's degrees, which would springboard you into the bachelor's program. But anybody with a little bit of a math program or background, has done a little bit of programming, and knows that they like technology, can easily qualify and get into the system.
Oh, it sounds like an excellent field. And so for the 2-year, you're probably getting people coming right out of high school that you can...
We have a very diverse student body. We've got people right out of high school, but we've also got veterans. We've got parents returning to the workforce after many years of raising their children. It's a very diverse field.
Well, good luck, and here's to a good future for a lot of people in cybersecurity.
Thank you very much.
When we return, we'll be talking about some state grant programs at Columbia Basin College and some that you may qualify for right after this.
Immediately started to see ways that I can improve our company to better manage projects and to ask better questions and to get better information. Do you think, oh, project managers should just take this? In a way, anybody who works on any project should really have project management experience. It would really help if everybody understood the concepts and principles.
Welcome back. There's a number of state grant programs at Columbia Basin College to aid students who may not be able to financially afford college and possibly other circumstances as well. And one of those people directing one of those programs is Debra Wagar. And Debra is the director of our WorkFirst program at Columbia Basin College. Welcome to the show, Debra.
Thank you, Frank.
And since WorkFirst is what you direct, why don't we start off with that? Tell us about the WorkFirst program.
Well, the WorkFirst program is a state program that is connected with DSHS, and it's intended for students who also happen to be parents who are currently receiving temporary assistance to needy families, otherwise known as TANF. We help students get training to enable them to faster re-enter the workforce or enter the workforce sometimes for the first time. And the intent is to help them get into employment that will be sustainable, help them be able to essentially get off of public assistance sooner rather than later, and provide better for their families.
Fantastic. Now, are there programs for people who maybe aren't parents that might have trouble affording college?
Yes, absolutely. We also have actually the Basic Food Employment Training Program, otherwise known as BFET. A student does not need to be a parent with dependent children to be on the BFET program. It's similar to WorkFirst in that people do have to qualify for the basic food through Washington State, which is also where the name comes from. And they also have to be in vocational technical programs, which is also true for WorkFirst. We also have a program called Opportunity Grant that is totally for students who meet the eligibility requirements of income. They must be Washington residents, and they also have to be enrolled in a variety of programs that Opportunity Grant is able to fund.
So what is the purpose of all these programs that the state's providing?
Well, the purpose is, statistically it's been shown now, especially with BFET, I can speak to, that students who are in this program have been more likely to both complete their education and later receive employment and get into the workforce. So primarily it's to give the resources to people that are in a tough place, really, and help them be able to focus better on their studies so that they can more likely succeed and complete their degrees or certificates.
So what are some of the basic qualifications? I imagine low income?
Yes, again, it depends on the program. So there is a variety, but we have a funding tool. It's called Workforce Eligibility Tool that you can look for on our website. And by answering about 20 various questions, it will then direct the student to let them know which of the funding programs they might qualify for. It's totally anonymous. They can even fill it out as many times as they want with as many variations to see if it changes any outcomes. But once they get to the end of it, it will make suggestions and give them contact information of who to call if they might qualify.
Any idea how many students apply or get into these programs?
Well, I can only speak at the moment to currently we're serving over 80 in the BFET program. How I wish I don't have the stats for Opportunity
Well, how
Grant.
soon do they need to apply to
Well,
get
as
in?
we tell students, it's always better sooner than later. There is a process, and that's one of the things that we provide is a lot of assistance up front to help a student work through the process of enrollment, registration, starting with academic career advising. So the sooner the better, but we are enrolling people up to the last possible moment, essentially, for each quarter.
Great. Debra, thank you for being with us.
You're very welcome.
And you'll notice a website information on your screen to get more information. Now, we'll be back with one of those WorkFirst students to tell us how his career is going right now through the CBC WorkFirst program right after this.
CBC's Automotive Technology program prepares students for a career as an automotive technician. In the classroom and lab, students learn how to diagnose, repair, and maintain vehicles according to automotive service excellence standards. Students also gain hands-on experience with the latest tools and diagnostic equipment used in the automotive service industry. CBC's program offers an Associate in Applied Science degree or a one-year certificate in automotive technology. Rev up your career now. Enroll in CBC's Automotive Technology program.
Welcome back. And we're talking about state grant programs, and one of the things we need to talk about is the people that go through them. And with us now is one of those students. His name is Younis Shwan. And Younis, welcome to Campus to Community.
Thank you very much, Frank.
First of all, you're in the WorkFirst program.
Yes.
How did you happen to come to get into that program and actually learn about it?
Well, I heard about it through a friend. Then happens to be, I wanted to build a career for myself. I set up a goal. I could not think anyone else better than WorkFirst to help me to build my career.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Now, you're in the automotive technology program at CBC.
Yes, on second
Why did
year.
you choose automotive?
Because it's, I always dreamed to be a professional technician, and I'm really more of a hand-on person, and I really love to work on vehicles, and that's why.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about the help you get from WorkFirst.
I got a lot of help, enormous help. It would take maybe a lot of time if I speak of. I really wish if the people who hear my voice if they want to make something out of themselves, and if they think they go through a tough time, to come and talk to the WorkFirst individuals. They are very great people. They helped me out a lot. Without them, there would be no way for me to be in this stage as I am. They helped me a lot. They direct me, they guide me, they help me financially. They got me tools in a certain amount, and it was really, really helpful. And they are always there for you. They team up with you, and I'm really appreciated. Without them, I would not achieve my goal.
So both the financial help and the advising has been real key.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So how far along are you now in the automotive program, and what are your plans after CBC?
I'm almost actually, I almost have only 1 quarter left to graduate, to get my degree, my IAS degree in automotive technology. June 20th is going to be where I will graduate. I'm very, very happy of that. I came so far with all the help I get from really my instructors. They are great people, and from WorkFirst, they are very, very great people. I find myself very lucky to know those people.
So what's your plans after CBC?
My long-term goal is to own my own shop. My short-term goals is to make my master technician. So.
Okay. And so how, if at all, did WorkFirst help you in choosing your career? It sounds like you were pretty much made up your mind what you wanted to do.
Yes. Yes.
So, and they just guided you through. So,
yes.
Navigating the college system.
Yes. For someone like me, everything was really new. The whole system, I did not know how the whole system goes. I could not find it much either than the people in WorkFirst. The way they helped me out, they really guided me through everything. I owe them a lot. I wish if everyone else thinks they are serious into making something of themselves, and they look and seek for help, to go and talk to them, you're going to find them there always for you. They are in your side. They're really great people, very great people.
Fantastic. Thanks, Younis, and we're proud to have you as one of our students.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us, and that's Campus to Community. See you.